What's up? What you got?
How many guys died on the cross, Nick?
One.
Is Jesus God? He's the one who died on the cross?
Yep.
How many guys didn't die
The
on the
same
cross?
one God, since God isn't rigid.
The Father died on the cross?
What? When did I say that? I said the same
Why did you
God.
stop? So did the Father die on the cross?
No.
Okay, so Jesus died on the cross. He's God. The
He's the
Father
same
didn't
God
die on
as
the
the
cross.
Father, yes.
So the Father did die on the cross.
No. Oh my God. Do you know the difference between person and nature?
I asked you in the beginning. Jesus is God,
Bro, I
fully man,
answered your
fully God,
question
on the cross,
very
right?
clearly. I answered your question very clearly.
You said that Jesus, who's God, died on the cross. The person
Oh, dear
and the
God.
God, right?
Do you understand the difference between no, what? The person and what are you talking about? Okay, this is why I asked, do you know the difference between person and nature?
You always mention this. What does it mean?
Because none of
What
y'all
does it
ever
mean?
know. Do you know?
What does it mean, bro?
Do
Because you
you
always
I'm
make up
asking, do
your
you
own
know?
definition. What does it mean?
I'm asking, do you know?
No, I don't know. What does it mean?
So
Look,
so let me get this straight. Bro, get out of here. I ask this question every time and you still don't know the answer? Let me get this straight. I ask this question every time and you still don't know the answer. Are y'all that bad at debating that y'all don't even think, maybe if he asks this question every time, I should probably know the answer to this. Oh, man. Why is it with a $3 super chat? 434 that like button. Amen. 434 that like button. Immediately, expeditiously.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, good. I have one question. Specifically, is that alive, specifically for like Muslims or for whoever that thinks that there is no good reason to be Christian?
If you have a good reason not to be a Christian and you can prove the Christian God illogical and you're not a Muslim, sure, you can give your argument. I'll allow it.
I mean, I just say that the reason to not be Christian is the same reason you should not be part of any religion, because they all make claims, but none of them back up with evidence. So I would say this is a good reason.
Which claim do we not back up with evidence?
All of them.
Okay, so one of the claims we make is that Christ was crucified on the cross, and our evidence is going to be the gospel accounts and also the extra biblical accounts such as Josephus and Tacitus attesting to that. How is that not evidence?
Well, if we specifically look at on the miracles and
Great, that's not what that's not what I brought up. I brought up the crucifixion because you said all of them, so I bring up the crucifixion. So how is that not evidence? What I just gave.
Yeah, but like you can say that Christians claim other historical evidence, but like everybody claims historical evidence, right? In order to make a good lie, you must base it on some truths, right?
So we do give evidence.
For some historical events, sure, but not for the miracles.
Oh, so you said so when you said all things, that's not really true, right?
Well, I obviously meant like the miracles claims.
Oh, what kind of evidence would you need to know a miracle happened?
I like empirical evidence.
Empirical evidence?
Yes.
How would you get empirical evidence for something that happened 2,000 years ago?
Like, for example, Muslims claim that the Muhammad split the moon, so I would want to see, the moon being split. Or Christians, what do you claim? Like, it just resurrected. I want to see him resurrecting, right?
What type of empirical evidence would be available for Jesus' resurrection, or any resurrection?
Like typically, like it could show evidence, like basically because he's God or something, right?
Okay, and what type of empirical evidence would that be? Give me any example of what type of empirical evidence I could give for that.
Like, he can rise from the dead again. That would be empirical evidence.
So the evidence would be he comes back for every person that needs empirical evidence and then goes in front of them and rises from the dead again.
No, like he can do it right now, right? And it can be recorded.
So he needs to come back for every new generation for it to be recorded.
He can just stay, right?
He can just stay. Okay, yeah. Bro. Take care, bro. Take care. That's why I don't even like talking to atheists, bro. Like, oh, how would you need to know that? What would you need to be your evidence? Oh, I don't know. Like maybe he just stays. He just comes back and does it again. Yeah, Jesus needs to come back and resurrect for every new generation, and just, bro, like I mean, like I just don't.